You mentioned orange juice. Is that your poison of choice when you're in competition, in between competitions and stuff like that, just to get the, that feeling of focus or whatever?
I drink a lot of electrolyte drinks, which is helps you hydrate. I also drink this weird drink, which is actually Japanese, which is kale powder.
Kale powder?
Yeah, and you put it in water. It's just if you're not getting the right vegetables, you can put this kale powder in your water, and it tastes like it's off of the top of a pond. But it's supposed to be good for you, my girlfriend tells me, so I've been drinking that every day.
We talk Monza. How critical the timing of that pit stop to change tires can be for the race result, and what do you expect in terms of tire strategy for Singapore this weekend?
First of all, we'll talk about Monza. For me, it was a great weekend. Really enjoyed my time in Monza. The Italian fans are very passionate and they love their motorsport, so a great atmosphere. And in one way, obviously I'm out there to win. I'm out there to beat the Ferraris, but if I did win, I can't imagine how it would have been on the podium. But it was a great race, and we did miss out on the win. We didn't quite have the pace. Plus, my car was a little bit damaged from the start of the race with Fernando Alonso. So that cost us a bit of time during the race, and the pit stop, the pit entry, we weren't as quick. So we lost the race to Fernando. Still got some good good points, and it's really brought me back into the championship hunt. So I'm very happy with the result, and I look forward to building on that result here in Singapore.
Jenson, for drivers in Singapore, how should they look after their tires to ensure better safety and greener performance? Wow.
On the road, I'm guessing you're
saying. Yeah, on the road.
Not going to give away any secrets on the race circuit. But first of all, you've got to make sure that your tires are the right pressure. A lot of people drive around with low-pressure tires, and it's the simplest thing to make sure that your tires are at the right pressure. Less of the tire touching the road and less drag, so it's better for fuel consumption and also better for the environment. So, you got to have your pressures at the right amount, and also for safety, you got to check your tread as well on the tires.
I'm given to understand that there's no refueling this year, which means the cars are going to be heavier starting, right? And is there anything else different about the cars that you can glean some information on?
That's the one thing that you'll notice in the race, where you'll see a lot more sparks probably at the start of the race from the car hitting the ground, because obviously, when you have more fuel in the car is heavier, and it pushes the car lower or closer to the ground. And the circuit is still going to be a little bit bumpy, and you'll see sparks coming off the car, which is great to see. And I think it is very spectacular, especially with a night race. But one of the other key areas that's changed is the front tire. It's narrower this year than last year, and that's initially something it took a little bit of time to get used to. But we've been working with it really well, and for us, working closely with Bridgestone, I think we've done a very good job this year of managing our tyres and making sure that they're in good preparation for the qualifying and also for the long races. Because when you have this much fuel on board, it really can, you can hurt the tyre because there's so much fuel. So a lot of preparation work needed to, and understanding the tyres has been very important.